Now what I'm going to do here is zoom in on the side of the moon, hopefully, and see how it won't focus. Try that again. Now you can see how the light is scattering around the mountains and the moon on the right hand side there. Just see if we can make it focus. I was never going to buy another camera yesterday because this bloody thing wouldn't focus the night before, then I realised why. It's the light takes up space, if you like, in the wavelength of the atmosphere. So if you have another light force that's coming in from Nibiru, for example, it's going to take up and displace the normal white light. And you see how normally the moon has a nice straight dark line. Well, the reason for that is on the moon, if you put a stick, the shadow of the stick would be jet black, no light in it at all, because the atmosphere is non-existent. You'll see here how it's blurring, and we'll just let that run across. It's not focusing. So you see the right hand side there, it's almost a green tinge to it, and blurred. It's now about 5:30 a.m. in Rome. So if I can just zoom out a little bit. Another fault with cameras are when you're in the dark you can't operate them. You can't see nothing. So I'm just fooling around trying to find the zoom button. Of course the tripod I got is a piece of crap as well. Alright, so you see it's very hard to focus, but half hour ago I was able to focus on it. Same camera, same setting. Can't focus. That's because the light is totally moving into the Nibiru light source, which is not white light, but it is pushing the wavelengths of white light to be distorted. It's taking up space You can see a slight red tinge to the area around the centre there, centre to the left. At least I can. Totally blurred. Okay, so let's review it again. Try and make it stay. Bloody hell. Out of focus, totally. Out of focus. That's because, if you'll notice, when we compare this film to the one I took half hour, 3/4 hour ago, it was focused. So we'll zoom in on the right hand side and see if there's anywhere where it's focused. On focus there. These are expensive state-of-the-art cameras. You see, as the moon now drifts across in front of the screen, there's a green tinge. And totally blurred. So we go out a bit. The lower right at 5 o'clock. You can see the light around the edge of the moon, which should be a straight black line, all blurred, of course. And we'll see if we can zoom in on that. Just leave it sit there and the moon should drift. You can see how that crater there, this is on the side, this part here that you're looking at, you never see that normally. This is rotated around into view. Now, from the satellites that they've put around the moon, the other side of the moon is quite different to this side of the moon. It's severely cratered. So what you're seeing there is the blurry, light displaced, and the part of the moon that you've never seen before. Totally out of focus. That's why the most dangerous jobs that you can have at the moment is being an astronomer. You can possibly hear all the dogs going nuts. They have a different vision than ours, and something is disturbing them. There's 20 dogs barking. Hasta la vista, babies.